I have read both your and Orion's reports, Commander, and I do have to say I'm not pleased.
Admiral, if you would just let me explain.
Silence! You've attempted to capture Tempest 1 when your orders were quite clear, to destroy her. Just remember this. The sooner you finish your mission, the sooner I will reconsider your promotion. Am I understood?
Do not concern yourself, Admiral. By the end of the day, I will have the means to destroy that infernal airplane once and for all. They usually show up within the vicinity of a game show studio, and no decent game show reviewer can pass this one up. Not even me. Wait a minute, she's a game show reviewer?
It's never easy. Here we go again.
Very well, Commander. Just don't forget your mission. Report back to me as soon as it is completed. And you better not fail. Cassius out.
You can count on this. I will not fail.
I don't know, Commander. This was supposed to be a milk run mission. You seem to have failed at that point.
Just do your job and this will all be worth it. I have no plans to fail the Admiral again.
Sarah, they're game show reviewers as well. This ship must be nearby, right?
Well, it's in this time frame at least, sir.
Well, if we stay here, we're certain to get caught. Can you tap into their video feed or, in a sense, into their review?
Well, I can conduct a broadband video scan, sir. It might take a few minutes, but I'm certain I can find it.
Good, get on it, see back the plane.
Now then, are you watching for them?
Yes, Commander.
Good. Today we'll begin my new... Who's there?
Hey, what are you two doing here? Is this candid camera? What are you doing here?
Excellent. You work for the show, do you?
I'd like to think I do.
You're going to help me review it.
What do you mean review it? You mean like a newspaper article or something? Why can't you just watch it like everybody else? Yeah. What's that? Something you got off Battlestar Galactica or something?
Believe me, this is no stage prop. That was setting 1. Care to see setting 2?
Not especially, man. Whew, I really shouldn't have done all those drugs in high school.
Good. Let's get started. Would you join me on stage?
Okay.
Sarah, how's it coming?
I think I have it, sir.
Make it quick. She just took a prisoner out there.
Prisoners again? I guess that's just her style.
We won't be her prisoner for long if we can help it.
Got it, sir. Transferring video feed to center screen. In 1976, ABC purchased a pilot, and then a series after that. It was hosted by Richard Dawson, former Match Game panelist. It, at first, must have seemed like just another game show. However, this was no ordinary show. It turned out to be one of the most successful game shows in television history. So how about we take a look at the game show in the same league as Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, and The Price is Right. My name is Commander Sarah Taylor Stormer of the Time-Space Dimension Enforcement. My mission is simple, to defend my dimension from anyone who dares challenge us. I have fought many adversaries and won, but this one is different. A renegade from another dimension is determined to destroy ours. I will not fail in my mission. This I can assure you of. I don't know his name, but his call sign is Tempest 1, and they call him the Game Show Reviewer.
Okay, not a bad intro sequence. I mean, we're not exactly renegades, but still, not bad. Okay, that right there, that's bad.
Good day once again. I'm Commander Stormer and welcome to the set of Family Feud. Today, I'll be taking you through this fine show's gameplay and history. Hopefully there's something in here that you didn't already know. So, let's get started. One could say part of the fun of this show was its simplicity. Anyone could just tune in and instantly know pretty much how the game was played, and which team was winning at the moment. I'm forced to agree with that, because through all 7 different incarnations, count them off, the basic main game and bonus game structure never changed. It's a perfect game show formula that's never been tampered with. So let's see what makes this show tick.
It's time for the Family Feud. Introducing the Boutique.
We're first introduced to our 2 teams for the day. 5 family members, usually immediate family only, versus another family of 5. Of course, this could also be referenced to as a team of 5 for celebrity specials such as these. For 2 years on the original run, there was an interesting minigame during these introductions. In a plug for Tootsie Pops, the last team member introduced would be asked to pick a single Tootsie Pop from this tree beside the podium. If it had a black stem, the family immediately won a $100 bonus on top of anything else won that day, so it didn't really affect the gameplay. After the introductions, the first face-off would begin, with the first family member called up to the center podium. The host would read off the survey question posed to 100 people, and the contestants would have to try and guess the top answer for control of the round.
We have surveyed 100 people. Top 4 answers are on the board. Name something you would say if you were very annoyed. Commander Stormer.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm clearly at a disadvantage here.
Yeah, I see your point. Okay, Orion.
Oh no, Ryan. I buzzed in first.
I'm going with the commander on this one.
Unbelievable.
The team who got the highest answer, or number 1 answer, had the option of playing or passing that turn. This might sound like an obvious choice, but both options were equally risky, and I'll explain in a moment. Starting from whoever was at the face-off, the host would go down the line asking the team playing for the other answers. In order to get all the points, they had to completely clear the board, otherwise the other team had a chance to steal the points. The team playing could give 3 incorrect answers before control was given to the other team. All they had to do was come up with 1 answer on the board to steal the points. This is why I say it's a risky move either way. Check out this clip to see what I mean.
Name an animal that might chase a man.
A dog.
A Dog by Henry Gibson. Number 1. Play a part.
They want to play with you.
My love. $88. 2 answers remain.
A tiger.
Tiger. Tiger?
It's a deceptively simple game, the risks all being in who is in control of the board.
Okay, Orion. 1 more strike, and Commander Stormer is going to have a chance to steal. Now, name something or someone that has wings.
An airplane.
3 seconds.
An airplane. A dragon.
If it's up there, you get the points. If not, it's going to Commander Stormer. Show me a dragon. No! Commander Stormer. For the steal, there's 2 up there that remain. Name something or someone that has wings.
Okay, I know it.
I do too. It's an airplane.
A fairy.
A fairy? Are you kidding me?
All right. Show me a fairy.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I mean...
Hey.
No.
Okay. We'll do this again. Name something or someone that has wings.
A moth.
Okay, show me a moth. Do you want to...
Yes.
Okay, fine. Name something or someone that has wings.
A dragonfly.
A dragonfly. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
This is kind of familiar. Wrong show, but familiar.
Show me a dragonfly. You done?
Yes.
I think I know what it is. Number 2.
Gee, what a shock! An airplane! These people call themselves pilots.
Captain, need I remind you of?
No, that's quite right.
And number 5.
Huh. Didn't see that one coming.
There were 4 to 5 rounds played of these survey questions. After 2 or 3 rounds of the answers being their face value, the points were doubled. And after 5 rounds total had been played, assuming no one had reached the goal of 300 points, the next rounds were worth triple points. It may be hard to believe that anyone could play that many rounds without reaching 300, but it did happen once in a while. The team that had accumulated 300 points would move on to the bonus round, otherwise known as fast money.
Let's see how this turns out.
The way this round is played is very simple. One contestant would be in an isolation booth, while the other was on stage. With a 15-second limit, the host would read off 5 survey questions, and the contestant would give the first answer that came to mind. These were much more simple than the questions in the main game.
Seconds, please. Tell me how long it takes to lose 10 pounds.
2 weeks.
A state where it's hot.
Arizona.
A beverage you drink every day.
Coffee.
A comfortable piece of furniture.
Couch.
A national credit card.
Chevron.
Turn around.
The objective here is to get a total of 200 points to win the $5,000 grand prize. If the team fails to make the mark, the runner-up prize is $5 for every point earned. Fairly straightforward and simple.
But what Commander Stormer didn't tell you is this.
The fast money round was very well known for another reason. Because this round was so fast-paced and you had to think on your feet, you more often than not got some of the funniest answers on a game show from right here.
Something a priest wears.
Pants.
I think it's mandatory. Name an animal with 3 letters in its name.
Alligator.
During what months of pregnancy does a woman begin to look pregnant?
September.
Something. Name a time that most people get up.
In the morning.
A time most people go to bed at night. One of the 3 bears.
Yogi.
A This man's flying airplanes for us.
That's not to say that the main game didn't have its moments.
Name a question such as, how old are you? Yeah.
18.
No.
I'm not 18.
You're not?
No.
You certainly fooled me. Just a second. I'm going to read the question. Name a question such as, how old are you? That you might answer with a lie. And we want you to give me the question.
I would say, I would say 50. Did I understand it right?
No, sweetheart. Give me another sort of question that you might lie about.
I'm 39.
Okay, well, looks like we're going back to Commander Stormer for a history lesson.
The original run of Family Feud began as a spin-off from the ratings powerhouse Match Game, bringing the rather popular panelist Richard Dawson in as host. When the show first started on July 12, 1976, it wasn't a complete smashing success.
Felt that excited since I got the oil drilling rights to Jack Lord's hair. Thank you. We have got a marvelous show for you, and I just want you to enjoy it. We have 2 families going to come out, battle each other, and try and win a lot of money, and a lot of money can be won. So would you join me, please, and welcome the very first family, the Mosley family.
Only after the network moved it in a few time spots did this show find its audience, catapulting this show into ratings and popularity that surpassed the game show it was spun off of. This trend continued when ABC spun off a nighttime syndicated show as well. However, things began to slip in 1984. A new game show called Trivia Trap was now aired right before the daytime Family Feud as its lead-in.
Here comes the fascinating world of trivia, where even a right answer can catch you in a trap. On Trivia Trap!
Trivia Trap wasn't the attention grabber producers were hoping it would be, and Family Feud also started to fall victim to a ratings monster on CBS, a little show you might have heard of called The Price is Right. The syndicated show had its own troubles with the sudden surge in popularity of two other game shows, Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy! In 1985, it was decided to end both shows, with the syndicated show first to go on May 17, 1985. The daytime show was canned just a few weeks later on June 14th.
I really thank you, but listen, please sit down, and that was very touching, but I got to do at least 30 minutes of fun and laughter, and you make me want to cry when you give me that kind of welcome, and I think you've succeeded. It's our last show.
This show also had a very memorable moment, in which host Richard Dawson made a very emotional farewell at the end of the show. While this was cut from the original airing, it has since been aired on subsequent repeat showings.
So the Mackins were our final winning family, and they won $5,504, and I'm proud of them. I've had the most incredible luck in my career. I've done lots and lots of jobs, and I've never ever had a job like Family Feud.
On July 4th, 1988, CBS relaunched The Feud in both daytime and nighttime syndication, this time with comedian Rick Holmes as your host.
The Family Feud! With the star of Family Feud, Ray Cohn.
There was a single addition with this show, and that was the Bullseye Round. Basically, this was like a lightning round version of the opening face-off. Starting with the first team member, each player was called up to the podium for a top answer-only survey question. Each question was worth an increasing amount of money, which would be added to the team's bank, which they would be playing for in fast money, should they make it that far. This Bullseye Round would show up here and there, sometimes under different names throughout the years, never really becoming a mainstay of the show. I can see why, too. It ended up being a kind of drag on the show's pacing. Anyways, this era of Family Feud lasted for a good while, running until 1994, when a mid-season change brought original host Richard Dawson back on set.
I've been waiting backstage for 8 years to get out here. I want to do the show, you know what? That was a lovely welcome, I thank you. I'm excited because this is the one.
This only lasted for 1 year, however, and this era of Family Feud ended on May 26, 1995. Now, there were more shows and more hosts, but seriously, that's going into rambling territory, so I'm stopping there.
That's it? Are you kidding me? She left out like half the history of the show. Oh, I'm not letting this go. Sarah, meet me inside in about 5 minutes. It seems I have to finish her review for her.
Aye, sir. Are we putting the plan into action?
I guess it's worth a shot. I'll see you inside. Alright. So, let me go ahead and pick this up. Although the basic gameplay never changed from this point forward, the host did. When Family Feud was going to be revived, the producers originally wanted Richard Dawson back, and let's face it, who can blame him? Unfortunately, he had retired from game shows by this time, so the producers brought in Louis Anderson to host the new show. Burton Richardson was also elected as the show's official announcer.
You're about to see these two teams battle it out for $20,000 in cash. 'Cause it's time to play the Family Feud. Now here's the...
The setup lasted for 4 years until Mr. Anderson left the show. The host spot was then occupied by Richard Karn, otherwise known as Al Borland from Home Improvement.
Thank you. And welcome to the Family Feud.
The next host swap happened 4 years later in 2006 when John O'Hurley took over. Also with that change, the set was given a considerable makeover. 4 years later, starting to notice a pattern here. Both host and longtime announcer Burton Richardson left the show, making way for comedian Steve Harvey to host and former NSYNC band member Joey Fatone to announce.
It's time to play Family Feud. This is Joey Fatone from Universal Orlando Resort in sunny Florida. And now, here's the star of our show. Give it up for Steve Harvey!
Now, keep something in mind. Yes, we may have had 5 different hosts of this show, and yes, the sets may have gotten more and more flashy, but the simple gameplay format and the general fun of it all has remained this entire time. I mean, this may not be the show that premiered in 1976, but it certainly feels like it is. And believe me, the new Family Feud has no shortage of its own memorable moments.
Name something that gets passed around. Chris.
A joint.
A joint. Now, Chris, I don't know what 100 people you thought we were talking to at some nice little mall across good old America, but I'm pretty sure the people didn't tell the survey people, hey, an illegal drug. Let's turn around and see how many weed heads are out there with Chris. A joint. This is when you know we're going to hell.
The collection played at church.
I like the way you tried to stop us from going to hell. Looking for some saving here. Church plate. Oh. It's less than the joint. This is not good.
So as long as the show's format isn't tampered with, like some other shows I could mention, this legendary game show looks to be set for future generations to enjoy. Family Feud, survey says, a definite winner for the ages.
Something a burglar would not want to see when he breaks into a house. Rob.
Naked grandma!
Naked, huh?
I don't want to see that either.
That's really all I wanted to add. I'm your game show reviewer, reviewing the game show grades and the occasional dud.
Commander, if it's okay that I ask, what exactly are you waiting for?
That's for me to know and the reviewer to find out.
Reviewer? I thought you were the reviewer.
Nope, that would be me. Game show reviewer at your service.
Man, way too many drugs in high school.
Release your prisoners, Stormer. This game is over.
And who are you supposed to be? Lieutenant Commander Cindy Freeman, Tempest Program Experimental Pilot, Tempest 2. There is no Tempest 2.
Think about it, Stormer. When I went missing, the program sent her to find me in the backup plane, Tempest 2.
No, not possible. She's your AI, a hologram. Therefore, it's really just you and me, Captain.
Well, actually, that's the fun part about this whole thing. You see, there is some holotrickery going on here. But the question is, who's the hologram, Stormer? Possibly me? Or me? 1 in 3 chance of hitting the right reviewer.
Well played, Captain. Well played. I applaud your cleverness. Unfortunately for you, you also just tipped your hand to me. This chase just got shorter, and only one of us is going to walk away from this mission. I've never failed a mission yet, and I don't intend to start now.
Damn it! I got away again.
That was interesting. She clearly was at the disadvantage. I don't understand this at all.
Trust me, you're not the only one.
Ryan, are you alright?
No. Who the hell are you guys?
Well, I guess you can call me Captain if you want. I'm a test pilot from an experiment that went a little wrong, and I'm trying to get back home.
Is this just tell me this is a dream, please.
If you prefer, but listen, don't tell anyone about us, okay? There's a good chance they won't believe you, but all the same, it might endanger our mission, alright?
Okay, whatever. I'm gonna be in the bathroom.
Alright, I gotta go. Alright, Sarah, we need to put as much distance between us and them as we possibly can. Give me everything you've got.
That'll put us right around the 2010 or 2011 time frame again. I'm guessing you aren't up for a third round of The Price is Right?
Not really, no. You know what? Let me put some coordinates. Sarah, what's this file 84W thing?
Oh, that! Never mind that. Nothing at all.
Sarah, are you hiding stuff from me?
Perish the thought, sir. It was just something I was working on earlier. Anyways, go ahead and input your coordinates.
All right. There we go.
We should be there in about 10 minutes. Captain, you look fairly lost in thought right now. What's bothering you?
That transparent, huh? It's just that, I don't know, she was totally at the disadvantage and she acted like she was in total control of the situation back there. It just doesn't make any sense.
Maybe it's just the way those dimension enforcement people are.
Maybe. I have a bad feeling this mission just got much more dangerous.
Well, speaking of which, I'm seeing Orion 3 on the outer edge of scanner range. We'll be at our destination before they reach weapons range, though.
Good, keep me posted.
Where are they going?
Well, now that we completed that part of the mission, we'll be able to find out.
With every leap, we'll be able to track them faster, correct?
Correct. For this first one, we should be able to pin their coordinates within 24 hours. After that, it should be.
Excellent. While we wait, let's visit my favorite game show. Pyramid 2002. So you're not going to tell me where we're going?
Well, let's just say you surprised me. Now it's my turn to surprise you.
Very well, sir. Stand by to drop lead.
Alright. Foggy, but here we are. Alright, I'll go in first. Activate your holo imager when I summon for you.
Aye, sir. Okay. Now back to that file.
Yes, this should do very nicely. Very nicely indeed.
Okay, what's this big, secretive... Wow.
I thought you might like it. And I think you will too, but it's gonna have to wait till next time, so until then, all I can say is...
Wait, sir. Let me say it just this once.
Go ahead.
Okay. Here we go again.